And now, more details about the Middle East, which caused Trump to lose his temper and start swearing. The American president told reporters that he was extremely dissatisfied with the start of mutual shelling, especially by the Israeli side. On the social network Truth Social, Trump wrote in all caps to Tel Aviv, "Don't drop bombs. If you do, it will be a major violation. Bring the pilots home immediately." End of quote. According to Trump, the reason for the breakdown of the ceasefire was a missile from Iran, which was allegedly launched by accident. The ceasefire was violated just a few hours after it was supposed to begin. Almost immediately, Israel's defense minister ordered intensive strikes in response to Iran, and supposedly Tel Aviv hit a radar site. There are casualties on both sides as a result of the shelling. In Tehran, officials are denying any violation of the ceasefire. At the same time, the Israeli Prime Minister's office, after talks with the Americans, promised not to drop any more bombs. Earlier, Israel announced that it had agreed to the peace proposal because it had achieved its objectives, namely, eliminating the threat of nuclear weapons use and inflicting serious damage on Iran's military leadership. As for the Iranians, according to CNN, it was the Prime Minister of Qatar who persuaded them. And all of this is happening against the backdrop of Iranian forces having shelled American military bases in Qatar and Syria the day before. This shelling was Iran's response to the United States dropping bombs on Iranian nuclear facilities, specifically targeting the underground center in Fordow, which was located inside a mountain.
The Middle East. Donald Trump announced a ceasefire between Iran and Israel. On his Truth Social page, he wrote that the ceasefire has come into effect and called on both sides not to violate it. Trump writes that Tel Aviv and Tehran reached out to him almost simultaneously, and that both countries can look forward to love, peace, and prosperity in the future. However, despite these statements, rocket attacks continued. The attacks stopped by morning. Israel stated that it agreed to the peace proposal because it had achieved its objectives, namely eliminating the threat of nuclear weapons use and inflicting serious damage on Iran's military leadership. As for the Iranians, according to CNN, they were persuaded by the Sheikh and the Prime Minister of Qatar. And all this happened against the backdrop of Iranian forces shelling American military bases in Qatar and Syria the day before. Because of this, several Arab countries had to close their airspace. This shelling was a response to the United States for dropping bombs on Iran's nuclear facilities, specifically on the underground center in Fordow, which was located in Iraq.